Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to analyze Quant, conduct machine learning based price forecast, regression analysis, Bitcoin pair for Quant, estimated bull run target, and some of the technical level based estimation and accumulation strategies. None of the content is financial advice. Let's get started. This is Quant USD weekly price action. The chart is available on cryptoweeklies.com. The link on the bottom of your screen. All you have to do is go to this home page and search Quant. You'll find this graph over here. Again, this is the output of our machine learning model trained on weekly price action of Quant. The first valuation is this pink line, which is the directionality model, helps us determine whether the likelihood of the price going up is high or down is high. So per this model, prices are in an uptrend. The bull run at non euphoria or one standard deviation bull case for Quant. Right now the price of Quant is at around $158. You can check it over here. This is coin market cap, and you can see over the last 7 days or so, Quant has been one of the rallying cryptos, rallied about 41%. Price at around $158, market cap slightly under $2 billion, ranked number 70 by market cap. Now going to the one standard deviation ceiling based forecast for the remainder of year 2024 between $170 to $200, and in 2025 till about middle of May of 2025 between $200 and $317. And this is an increasing range for the one standard deviation ceiling. This is available on tabular format at the bottom of the screen as well. The yellow line is this bull case at 68th percentile. If we toggle between this and the 95 percentile bull case, which is 2 standard deviation, or this requires a euphoria in the market, euphoria case in the market, that ceiling is between $185 and about $242 between now and end of year, and early January between $242 till about $480. And previous all-time high for Quant, at least at a week, the previous week of the all-time high was at around $425. So that would mean a euphoria case would take Quant to a new all-time high in 2025. This is again just an observation based on the machine learning based model. Now what we will do is briefly cover some of the Fibonacci level based targets. So there are cryptos who make multiple all-time high across different market cycles, and for one of such cryptos there are at least hundreds of cryptos who do not make a new all-time high across multiple cycles. And as a market participant, it is always a good idea to be prepared for any scenario. So this Fibonacci level based valuation chart helps us identify what could theoretically be a topping scenario for Quant in case it makes a new all-time high, in case if it doesn't make a new all-time high. If it does not make an all-time high, the range for Quant is between this $278 and $342. That corresponds to 0.618 and 0.786 fib levels from the bull market high till the bear market low. That ranges from $400 and about $40. That was the bear market bottom. So usually even the cryptos who do not make a new all-time high, if the narrative is strong and they are not totally dead in the bear market, they usually rally till about this point, between this 0.618 and 0.786. That is still about a 2x, a little over 2x from the current price of $158. This range, the midpoint of this range is over there. And again, if you have to ask me about Quant before middle of November, the Quant the Quant crypto on its USD pair was making, across a multiple years worth of bear market, was making almost a double bottom on the USD pair. You can see the bottom of 27th June of 2022 and November 2024 was essentially at a similar level between $50 and $60. And again, this is not the first time that we are covering Quant on our channel. You can see this is Crypto Weekly's YouTube channel. We made a video 3 weeks ago where Quant was rallying, also not just when the market is bullish, 3 months ago, also even 1 year ago when the prices were heavily in the downturn, again, as well as 10 months ago and 8 months ago. You can see pretty consistent related to YouTube's related top cryptos. And this is Quant on its Bitcoin pair, and this is one of the better ways to analyze quant again, it based on what it could potentially do on its Bitcoin pair. Again, if as I mentioned earlier, for one crypto which makes a multiple market cycle all-time high, there are hundreds which don't. And if you look at it, that was on its USD pair. If you compare those on Bitcoin pairs for one crypto which makes a new all-time high on its Bitcoin pair, at least there are thousands of cryptos who don't make a new all-time high against their Bitcoin pair across multiple cycles. So again, the odds are heavily against quant that it makes a new all-time high against Bitcoin. Nonetheless, this chart still helps us identify what could be theoretically a topping scenario for quant USD based on what it could do against its Bitcoin pair. So a key target to look at, again based on what quant was doing late December 2023 against Bitcoin, if that is achieved in the upcoming rally of 2025, that is about this 0.23 fib level. Again, that is a very conservative estimate. Again, no one would say that was a blow off top or anything outsized expectation based returns for quant. If quant were to just barely reach that 0.236 fib level, that is again the price at that point in terms of sats would be at around twice, little or twice from the current level, and in terms of percent gain, that would be at around 111%, and 111% in terms of return, that would be again 2.1x return. And if we go to Wolfram Alpha, a 2.1x return on an asset like Bitcoin, which could very well do a 2x in the bull market of 2025, that means from the 100k level go to about a 200k level. In that scenario, $158 quant would provide essentially a bull market top at around $666, and this level is quite confluent with the quant USD. If quant were to make a new all-time high on its USD pair, that first level to look at is at around 1.61 at fib level, and that is coming in at around $663. So again, quite confluent with the hypothesis of quant BTC and quant USD. And also again, as we have only two scenarios at this point in time, again we also envision a blow off top or a parabolic blow off top run for quant. In that scenario, what could be a theoretical ceiling at that case? A 3 standard deviation move, if quant were to exhibit that kind of moves in the bull market of 2025, the range is between $200 and about $708. That gets you to about 99.7% confidence level that the prices would stay within this level. Again, we look only 6 months into the future, not the entirety of 2025. So now, having covered that, we'll basically look at quant on its regression based valuation. We made the last time we made a video on quant. In this video, you can see that the regression function was having a downward slope. Still the case, but now the price has moved quite a bit. Now the price is more than the 1 standard deviation residual, or the yellow line, applied to the fair value, which is in pink color. The key level to watch is the 2 standard deviation line, right now coming in at around $226. If quant were to go to those levels, one could imagine that as prices barely are 5% above this orange line, unless the shape of the regression function changes, that $226 would provide a significant level of resistance. The 3 standard deviation level is coming in at around $392 for quant. So again, unless a mean reversion occurs at any point in time, a straight line up would basically mean that quant would take several months to years to cool off if the prices were to go to about $392 in the coming few days. But again, as the trajectory is to be determined for any crypto at any given point in time, the purpose of this model is to identify if the current price is overvalued or undervalued, and if it has reached sufficiently to a blow off top. So again, these are the key levels to watch. In terms of the simple moving average based risk for quant is coming in at around 54%. Again, the purpose is this is price color coded with respect to the risk at any point in time. The purpose is to identify both when it's a great time to DCA out of the market. Let's say if the hypothesis is DCA out of the market, especially for a altcoin, whenever the risk levels are greater than 40%. Again, today the risk is at around 54%, or if let's say the risk higher than 50%, meaningfully higher than 50%, those are the time to get out of the market. This model helps identify those times. And also opposite of that is again when to DCA. Again, this particular model does not do a great job of entry points, but a great job of exit. In terms of the other model, that's why we have multiple models for accumulation strategy. The opposite of this model is the DCA model, which helps identify based on the polynomial regression function, helps identify when it's a great time to DCA in the market. Again, this model at times does a good job of identifying overvaluation zones as well, but the primary motive or purpose of this model is to identify when it's a great time to DCA. Again, you can see all throughout the bear market of 2022 and mostly 2023 and 2024, the risk levels were less than 10%, sorry, less than 20%. Right now the risk levels for accumulation, if you keep on increasing the risk level, you'll find at around between 45 and 46%. The last model that we have is the time weighted average price model, helps identify a range where the price is meaningfully below the time weighted average price, and that is essentially color coded in this plum color or purple color, where the risks of accumulation are essentially close to zero. Right now the time weighted average price for quant is at around $71. That's why the risk score is kind of at around 60% based on how the current price is doing with respect to the time weighted average price. And not too long ago, again, you can see the price, and we were making a lot of videos related to quant back then when the price was lower than $70. Again, that represented an undervaluation on time weighted average price based model. The composite model or composite risk analysis for quant, based on the three models, looks at the current price, looks at the three risk levels, comes up with a weighted risk at around 52%, and based on the risk reward analysis, what is the risk and what is potentially the reward, the bull run peak is estimated at around $291. That doesn't mean that prices cannot go above $291, but unless there is a significant shift in the risk paradigm, the current rally essentially has a very stiff resistance at around $291 if there weren't any breathers between the current rally and the blow off top. So that represents about a reward of about a 1.82x. And again, just to summarize everything that we discussed, the confluence in the quant BTC and quant USD at around $666, that's the target that I would stick with. This is the intermediate target for this particular ongoing rally for quant USD, and the quant USD AI based forecast, again with no euphoria between the current price and at around $317. Again, that levels are confluent with these, between this 0.618 and 0.786 Fibonacci level. Again, if quant does not participate in a euphoria blow off top, those would be the price forecast. In the if quant has a euphoria rally between $185 and $480, and the blow off top kind of a parabolic rally between $200 and about $700, again quite close to the $666 level. And with that I would leave. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe and also give this video a like, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.